Well, I think we all have demons to exercise. I don't think I'm alone in that. I think what it is looking in the mirror and realizing what's staring back at you is maybe not someone that you have always stared back at you, that you recognize. And you're aging and things are changing. They didn't change the same way in your 30s, 40s, and in the 50s, middle 50s. We're the same age.
Yeah.
They start to change, and you have to really make friends with and accept that. And it's also Marianne Elliott, who directed Sweet Bird of Youth. She's 10 years our junior. But she said to me, I'm starting to feel it. Do I have validity? Do I still have something to say? And I think that starts to creep into your mind, whether you're a man or a woman, but I think even more for women. There's a line in the play that Tennessee Williams has written, the young man, played brilliantly by Seth Numrick. He says, you castrated me the night before because I'm making him have sex with me, which I pay for. And he said, you castrated me because it wasn't on my terms. And he's so brilliantly written, Tennessee Williams, well, age does the same thing to a woman. It's a really chilling moment.
Yeah,
so these are just a few of the demons that I'm facing.
And in fact, I have that exact quote down there. Age does the same thing to a woman. And it really hit home for me because of my own experience in the media, being an older woman and knowing that because of your age, there will come a time, for me it was 51, I was one of the oldest women still left on television, when you were sidelined and you become invisible.
It happened for me at 35. It began at 35. Which you look at that now, you think, how is that possible? But the amount of scripts that I was sent as a professional actress through my agent was cut in half because there was a new crop coming in, and I was being pushed out to playing the wife, the aunt, the crazy relative, somewhere beyond the fringe of the essential story. And I was so lucky to be involved with Sex and the City and to play a woman my age. And when I was asked to do Sex and the City, I was terrified with that. At 41 at that time, I thought, I can't play this sex
Really? That your age came into your mind? As part
yes, I was practicing ageism on myself.
Right.
I mean, this was 1997, which, that's not so long ago, really, but we've come a long way since then. And when we did the movies 14 years later, and Samantha was celebrating her 50th birthday, I mean, that would never have been filmed before. She would be in her bedroom in her pajamas eating ice cream crying, watching a chick flick, and just to be celebrated this age. And I don't know, I mean, I'm trying to make peace with what's staring back at me on a movie screen. I think that's the other difficult thing about being an actor. You don't age in private, you age in a very public way. So,
what is that like? And as a beautiful woman.
Oh, thank you, but it's terrifying. It's really,
you look in the mirror and you do see the lines and the neck starts to go. I mean, personally.
The neck, yes.
It is, or the neck is the first to go. And then the neck is the first to go.
Heads up, the neck.
What is that like personally? I mean, does that take away confidence? Is that why you felt you couldn't play Samantha?
Well, I was in my 40s, so my neck was still intact. That was more of a mental mindset. And also what society was telling me that a woman in her 40s could or could not do, which I was indoctrinated with. And then, being part of that kind of blasting that to smithereens was really exciting. But then there's 50, and that's a huge key change in a woman's life, because your looks really do start to be affected. And thank God Botox came along when it did. And I'm so grateful for that, and all these other wonders that, with laser and that. But still, ultimately, what do you do? Do you become a surgery victim? I don't know. That's not a route that I wanted to take or have not taken so far. And if I do, I'm going to get damn friggin' really great surgeon.
How do you start to accept that aging process as an actor when your career does depend on how you look?
Well, I have never felt that my career depended on the way I looked, because I think there's a lot of beautiful, beautiful women. And I think that what makes a woman beautiful is what she radiates. and who she is and what her mind is, not just what she looks like. It's been proven through history. Cleopatra, for example, who I played twice, she was not considered what we would consider a conventional beautiful woman, but she had such a spirit. She had something else going on.